TBT Naruto.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second round coverage of the Northeast Invitational. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside my colleague Frank Nobilo here today calling the action from the cliffs at Lighthouse Point. And Frank, this course features some breathtaking scenery.
It certainly does, Rich. Changes of elevation, and it's in phenomenal shape. We've got to send our thanks out to the superintendent, Peyton Duncan, who's got the course exactly primed. You should enjoy it. You should enjoy the views. Take your camera as well. This is very scenic up in New England.
And now we go down to the action at the first. On the first tee, our featured golfer, Frank, has to be brimming with confidence.
They have to feed off the round from the previous day, Rich. There was a very, very good performance. And we're going to soon find out, see what these opening swings are like.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Rich, these players aren't getting a reprieve with a win right now.
Right from the start, the winds have been kicking pretty good.
Yeah, but at least it's presenting that challenge for the players that don't get every other day.
This will test the player. I mean, it's one thing to play with no wind in perfect conditions, but as we know, golf is a game of variables.
This is gonna be
Yeah, and better strike will be rewarded today.
steep turn right here. Here we go. It's gonna be fresh. Let's go. Be a hard turn. Look at
Taken
that.
off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
No, it's going to be perfect. That's how I get it
That
done.
is classy.
Perfect execution by me. Let's go.
He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
A great start.
Now at the second here at Lighthouse Point, Frank, this is some tough par 3.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit. It's such a difficult par 3. Anything on the green would be good here.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That drops for another birdie. 2 in a row to start the round. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Navalo back with you at the third hole here at the Cliffs. And this is a hole that offers up a chance to put a red number on the board, Frank.
It certainly does. A good drive finding this very narrow fairway will certainly give you the opportunity to reach the green in 2. Stray a little left, either with the drive or the second, and all of a sudden you might realize this par 5 has teeth.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. And now the second shot here at this par 5. No doubt they'll be happy with that shot.
I already know how I get it down. Let's go.
This is an 11-foot putt. What a tremendous display of golf this has been.
Certainly throwing an eagle against the field too. We've seen it all. Birdies, eagles, just blitzing the field from start to finish.
Well, here at the par 4 fourth, 411 yards, Frank, this is the kind of hole where you want to pull out the cell phone and maybe take a few pictures because the views are absolutely amazing.
And you also see why this golf course is called the Cliffs, that's for sure. Great vistas. This front nine completely lines the coast, so you're going to need to keep it fairly straight on this golf course. This hole in particular, though, the fairway is actually rather generous, so you do get a little bit of reprieve off the tee. And you really want to hit the fairway because that green is very tiny, Rich.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Pretty good shot right there, about 10 feet away, setting up the putt for birdie. These putts keep the round together. No doubt about that one. That was struck with confidence. Now at the fifth hole, it's a par 4. Frank, what are we in store for?
Well, it's very easy to get lulled into a false sense of security here, Rich. No fairway bunkers, just sort of think you would blaze away. But really, you've got to find the fit. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
Golf ball. Shout out to him and Torch, superhero, Fantastic Four, Marvel,
and
also
that's how you do it.
Brie Larson has Captain Marvel.
Oh, sweet.
She flames on
Straight
too.
down the middle.
Frank
power
putting
of the
it all
cosmos.
together today. What a nice performance.
It's been like a clinic so far.
This one's looking good. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Moving on to hole number 6, par 3 of 198 yards. Now at the 6th hole, so par 3, just under 200 yards. Where's the challenge here, Frank?
Well, you've got to love that bunker on the left side, Rich, especially because it's shaped like a letter L. Got to fly that. Green's not too deep, so really the challenge is trying to flight that ball in amongst the breeze should it kick up.
Had a birdie here yesterday in their close. Great opportunity for another one. Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. 7th hole at Lighthouse Point is only 370 yards. Frank, are you happy if you walk out of here with anything other than birdie?
If you hit the fairway, you definitely should be looking at birdie, but the biggest problem here is to decide, Rich, what club to hit off the tee. You could hit a multitude of clubs here. Further up you go, the narrower this fairway gets. After that good tee shot, Rich, it's time to take full advantage of it.
And this is one where he can really go after the whole location and maybe think about making birdie.
Well, it's going to take a good one here considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is going to look very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play to this point. Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Well, Frank, obviously our gamer is one of the best from the bunkers, but for the average player out there, what's the mistake they too often make when trying to play a bunker shot?
Well, it's the only shot in golf where you're not trying to hit the ball. You're trying to hit the sand first, but it means the club has to go through the sand on both sides. Take a nice little divot with the ball in the middle, follow through. Ball's going to come out every time.
Getting set at the 8th hole, it's a par 3 of 165 yards. Break it down for us, partner.
This gets really narrow in the middle of this green, Rich. That's sort of the biggest problem. Matter of fact, only had 12 yards from that left side to the right in the middle. And the green itself actually is 3 times that in length, 36 yards. So straightness is the key here.
This has been a tee to green clinic. Absolutely perfect. Everything coming off the center of the club face and everything in regulation. Trying to make yet another birdie. Once considered the best player at the college level, our featured golfer makes birdie, sitting comfortably inside the cut line. We move to the 9th hole and we begin to go inland, Frank. I'll miss some of the views along the ocean. I won't miss the nerves with the potential of a golf ball sailing off into the Atlantic Ocean. That said, par 5, you think about a scoring opportunity, but then I look at the scorecard and it says this is the number 6 handicap hole. That's pretty tough.
It is, and the reason why is there's trouble both sides of this fairway, and that's normally sand and cliffs, and the designer's really thrown the boat out.
Picture of me.
Here. This whole dog legs to
Come
the
on
left.
now.
Ideally,
Come
you
on.
sort of like to go fairway,
Golf
fairway
ball.
pitch. That's
Shout
a
out to
good
him
way
and
to
Torch,
play the hole.
and
But
my
of
girl
course,
realised I got the
everybody loves
Marvel.
a chance
She
to
flames
drive
on
and
also.
5 and 2. Miss.
The power of the
Hey,
cosmos.
I tell you, there's long and long, and that with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. Good looking shot right here. Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man.
I'm liking that spin. That was beautiful by me. Let's get it. Let's go.
This is about
Look at execution by me.
focus at this point. Yeah, go ahead and do that. on the call.
Get high!
Now on the 10th hole here at the Cliffs at Lighthouse Point as we begin our trek homeward here at this magnificent golf course. This one puts a little fear into you, Frank. I'm looking at a par 4, and it's almost 600 yards. Help.
Help, you're going to need it, that's for sure. And one of the things they've done to help you is a big elevated tee, so that'll at least chew some of the yardage off. Hopefully the prevailing breeze is also at your back, which might shorten
400-yard drive by
pretty
me.
generous
Let's
fairway.
go.
Try and
Keep
take
it by
those
me.
bunkers out of play with the
Keep it
big
going.
hefty
Keep it going.
club.
I'm going to keep it going.
And
I'm
when you
going
get
to
on
keep
the
doing
green,
it.
you're going to realise there's 2 greens here, Rich. 10 shares the same green as 13.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Just 5 feet left. So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching 2 tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Standing over the ball here at the par 5 11th. That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. That was just a gutsy shot right there. And
It's no snack, though. Good read, good line. Well played.
Once again, get high!
Moving on to the 12th hole now, par 4, 439 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward. Safely on the dance floor.
And getting ready for the putt. So close. Well, that's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. Just a couple of feet. Well, too bad. He gives one back. Now to the 13th hole, and Frank, this could make you quake in your soft spikes. 702 yards? Par 5, it might be a par 6 or a 7.
Well, I think a few people will make 6 or 7 here. You're right. This is a rarity in golf, 700 yards. So forget about any thought of even getting close to par 5 and 2. Plus, just to add insult to injury, the 2 bunkers off the tee are perfectly placed. They're about 298 yards, smack bang in the middle of that. I doubt you can get past those.
Girl realized I got them over.
Really, to
She
try and
follows on
leave yourself
too.
a short third
With
shot.
the power of the
I mean, he
cosmos.
just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Third shot, looking for a good one. That will be a great look at birdie. He has this for birdie.
Well, it was a tricky one, but it's in.
Now at the par 3 14th, over another body of water. Frank, you could make some big numbers on this golf course. I would think if you walk out of here today having shot under par, you have to be really happy.
Certainly is big boy golf playing around the cliffs at Lighthouse Point, Rich. And this is another example here at this beefy par 3, 240 yards. You can see Lake Zimmer protects the front of this green and to the right. It's obviously where they get all their irrigation water from. But it's enough green left of the flag here. That's really what you're going to be looking at, that front left section.
Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Let's go. Perfect execution by me. Get high.
The round continues at Lighthouse Point. Frank, the 15th hole is a par 4, only 387 yards. Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Time to make a move, the closing stretch here at number 16, par 3, 241 yards. Final par 3 on the backside. It's the 16th, 241 yards. Time to make a move as we are in the finishing stretch here.
When you give the scorecard a cursory look, you might think 240-something yards is a difficult hole, but this plays quite a bit downhill, so it plays more around the 200-yard mark. A fairly generous green, protected by the bunker.
And so the approach shot finishes up some 25 feet from the hole.
Yeah, not his best, but certainly not his worst.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Ooh, almost fell. Just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Good roll. Solid. That's a par. Well, Frank, I love this par 5 17th. Not only is it fun to play, but if you head over the Juniata Crossway Bridge ahead, you can find Brent's Lobster Shack, which is one of the best lobster rolls I have ever had. And you know they specialize in that up here in Maine. But what a hole.
Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman Necklace over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Superb shot.
Oh!
It's as good as it's going to get.
Damn, the flagstick was swagged out.
This one
Let's
just
hit it, let's
requires
go.
a little bit of focus. No problems there.
He keeps the round going. Keeps the momentum on his side.
Let's get it, let's go. Good by me.
Well, at last we're at number 18, and Frank, I have really enjoyed this golf course, and now when you see the lighthouse in the distance, it really makes it that much more special.
It is. The beacon will always take you home. And speaking of home, this finishing hole, it bends to the left. A good tee shot will somehow find the fairway and just leave you a short iron in. And of course, you make 3 here, and then that smile's going to light up like a beacon.
He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here on the final hole. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all. Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament.
$1,219,443 experience. It's perfect. That's amazing. By me. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. Keep doing it. I'm going to keep it going. Keep doing it. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep doing it. All right. And today is March 16, 2020. ICBT Naruto. Over and out.